नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च। Please repeat. सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Please repeat the 8th mantra. Which page? 161? 118. सपर्यगा शुक्रम् अकायम् अव्रणम् अस्नाविरगम् शुद्धम् अपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभूः स्वयंभूः याथा तथ्यतः अर्थान् व्यददात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः सपर्यगात् शुक्रम् अकायम् अव्रणम् अस्नाविरगम् शुद्धम् अपापविद्धम् कविर्मनीषी परिभूः स्वयंभूः याथा तथ्यतः अर्थान् व्यददात् शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः In this 8th mantra, the 12 characteristic of the self is mentioned. Lakshanani. Why this is mentioned? This is mentioned so that what we think ourselves, we can understand that our opinion about ourselves is somewhere not 100% correct. So first 4 lakshan was all pervasiveness, then self-effulgence, then different from 3 bodies, and that which is different than dharma and adharma. Well, but why they have to tell all these things to me? They have to tell this so that we can be out from our sorrows. Why? Because sorrows are in our own wrong in understanding about the self only. In Vedanta, sorrow is not in the situation, neither in the person. Sorrow is the wrong understanding about our own nature. You have heard that many times, and therefore scriptures say, because every sorrow is a result of something unknown. Every sorrow is a result of something not known clearly, properly. When you don't know it, then you know it wrongly. When you know it wrongly, then you try to get something which is not there. And you forget what is there. So, sorrow is a result of self-forgetfulness. Self-forgetfulness of the right self is the sorrow which is mentioned here, which we had been seeing. So, this self, I am coming back to what you have heard, was all pervasive, if you remember from the day one, all pervasiveness. How it is all pervasive, that also we saw. Please go back to the deep self's I, that I which is in the deep self, which does not have any limitation of time and space. So this habit of thinking ourselves that I am within this time and within this space, this habit is a Jeev who always defines himself with the time and with the place and with the body. So one who does not define himself with the body or with the time and with the space, that is the one which is the self. Therefore, for the one who knows that, you know how he sees himself. He sees himself not that as he is in the body. He says, body is in me. His experience is that body is, therefore how he will define himself? He is not a human being with a spiritual personality. Then who is he? He is a pure spirit or the Atma with incidental appearance of humanness in him. He is not a human being. We think, I am a human being, I have a spiritual personality also. I go to satsang daily or weekly or monthly, whatever is the case. So even they do yearly, they think I am a spiritual. So I am a human being with a spiritual personality, but this person does not think like that. He is the pure spirit with incidental appearance of humanness in me. Why? Why he says like that? Because what is birth? Starting of illusion of identification is called birth. Starting of illusion that I am particular form. I am Sunil. I am this human, I am this particular form. Tall form is there, short form is there, fat form is there. So I am this is the illusion has started now. And what is the death now? Death is disidentification with one illusion. Disidentification with one form. So he will go to another illusion after that. One illusion is there, so after that I will identify it with another body. So what this person thinks who knows the self, he says that I am not the one who is living the life. Why? Because living is a verb. In living, there is a transition involved. You see, our experiences are not correct. I am living means I am moving from situation to situation. And what this person will say, who has known, he says, I am not living the life, but I am the unmoving life in which living is appearing. He is not saying I am living the life, he will say I am unmovable life. I am unmoving life, in which there is an appearance of living. I am not living it. I am not living the life. I'm not living, I'm not moving from situation to situation that yesterday. We think we are moving from situation, we are coming in time. Bole, I'm in this time, now my time is changing. Or my time will change, my age is changing. This experience of change in I is sansara. Earlier I was young and now I am old. Earlier I was a child, now I am a youth. Earlier I was in that place, now I am in this place. Everywhere I am putting I. And I have defined my I as a limited, moving, up and down. This kind of I have found. This person who has known the self, he is not thinking like that. And what he thinks about himself, he is that I am, that unchanging, and in me, youth has come, old age has come, childhood had come, but I had not come with the youthfulness. When youthfulness came, I did not enter into youthfulness. I have not entered into 34th year of my life. He will not say like that. He will say that 34th year of body is there. There is a 34th year of illusion of this body appearing in me. Wow. You don't say all these things. If somebody asks, they just say. He can say because he is feeling like that. He knows it is like that. This is not a imitation and mimicry. Jnani is because his stage is like that. Similarly, sorrows, because he does not have subtle body. Well, yes, sorrows are there. Sorrow appeared today in my mind. Sorrow appeared and it went away. Anger appeared and it went away. It appeared and it went away. Akayam, avranam, asnaviragam, shuddham, apapaviddham. So this state is there. He is not moving. He is not in a transition. He is not shunting. He is not shunting. Even though you may see him acting very dynamically, you will feel he is working a lot. But in himself, he thinks I am not working. Karmani akarmaya pashyet. Because he will see that action and all these things are coming and going. I am not acting, body is acting, mind is acting, but I am not acting. Naiva kinchit karumiti yukto manyeta tattvaveta. I am not acting. Karman abhipravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti sa. So he does not feel because he is this self. Therefore, ordinary people can't understand all these things. Ordinary person, because they don't know, so they won't understand also. When we ask sometimes, how are you? There is one more thing, what's going on? We ask, kya chal raha hai? In Hindi they ask, kya chal raha hai? There I want something to go on. What's going on? For him nothing is going on. He is not going. He is where I was, there I am today also. Where I was yesterday, there I am today. And there I will be tomorrow. He is not the one who says, I have changed a lot. He said, I had no change. Therefore, in Hindi they say, kya haal chal hai? Haal aur chal dono saath laga diya. So once I went to one Mahatma, I asked this question. हमने कहा, क्या हाल चाल है? Then he said, na koi haal hai, na chal hai. He can say that. You don't say all this. So, there is no hal in me and there is no chal in me. There is no movement in me. And there is no new news in me. There is no news. I have no news. There is nothing happening for me which is I can tell that today the sky is blue. There is no news in me. In me, I am same as I was. So this is represented by the unconditioned self in the 4 words, 4 points. The next point was about the Ishwar, if you remember. Same consciousness which is unlimited. Ishwar is also same. But who is Ishwar? The same unconditioned consciousness conditioned by the upadhi of Maya. When I say upadhi of Maya, actually upadhi has not made any intrinsic change in the consciousness. I am repeating it so many times. This room has not made any intrinsic change in the space. Only space is called the room. If you go to the space with the mic and you say, congratulations, space, you have become a room. So nice to see you. At least when it is raining, we can come into you. He will ask, which room? I am space only. Ishwar is Ishwar from our point of view. From his point of view, he will say, okay, you can call me Ishwar if you want. But for myself, I am the same consciousness what is there. I have not lost my consciousness. Therefore, Satchidanand Rupaya, Ajopi Sannavyatma Bhutanam Ishwaropi San. Avyaktoyam Achintyoyam, what Bhagavan defines in Gita at many places. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyakta roop murtina. So he defines himself by this consciousness. Then what is this Ishwar now? Along with the Maya. What is Maya? Power of knowing all. Number 2, power of creating all. Number 3, power of deluding all. These 3 powers combined together is Maya. Only again say, in me power of delusion is very strong. Power of knowing all means world, not knowing self. Power of creating anything which is not possible to create, and power of deluding anybody. You can delude, it can, power of veiling is there, it is called Avaran Shakti. So it can delude anything. Up see the animals are there, power of delusion is too strong. Power of delusion is very strong in animals. So a buffalo won't know that class is going on here. Or only experienced buffalo is there, she should have got matured now. Acha? Yes. Why? Because old buffalo is there and she should take now breath, etc. And there is no sannyas ashram for animals. Well, this dog is a sannyasi dog. Or this cat is a brahmachari cat. It's not like that. And now they have got married now. Acha? This dog has got married with this. Some people do all this foolish work. They marry the dogs. And sometimes cremation is there. I have heard. There is no cremation for the animals. There is no samskar in there. You can't have mundan of my dog is there. Or yajñopavita of my cat is there. You can't do all these things. Well, a cat will have yajñopavita. Yes, my cat, because I want to culture the cat. Acha? And therefore I want to put yajñopavita here. So, but how will you put the yajñopavita? Well, I'll find it out. This is not because they have heavy illusion is there. Heavy illusion is there. And among people to people also you will see illusion is more or less somewhere. Delusion is very strong, somebody's delusion is less. So what we have at microcosmic level, that also is in macrocosmic level. We can create little things, he can create everything. We also have little power of creativity, otherwise I couldn't talk. I'm creating my words. An artist can create some kind of art. From a brush he can create art. Some sculpture can create a murti. Some singer can create a song. But God can create anything from nothing. So these 3 powers he has. It will take time to understand. If you're not understanding, wait. It will take a lot of time. So it is not required that he, like, we can create something from, we actually create and form from a raw product. If wheat flour is there, then I can create some food out of that. But God does not need wheat also. He can create without the upadan karan also. Without anything, he can create everything. Okay. So here it is said, so what was the word that we saw yesterday? Sarvagyam. Actually, Sarvagya is Nirgun also and Sargun also. Nirgun means one consciousness which knows all. Generally we think one consciousness. So there is only one consciousness which can know all. That is called Sarvagya. Then another word was Manishi. So Manishi, I said, one who is there in the heart and sees everything, if you remember. The next word is, Paribhuhu. Paribhuhu. Paribhu means Sarvesham Upari Bhavati. That means Sarvatit, beyond all. It is beyond all. So omniscience is mentioned by which word? Sarvagya. Omnipotent? Huh? No, which word? Which word? Manishi. Manishi, please be careful. And he is beyond all is mentioned by the word Paribhuhu. Okay, I can understand that. So difficult all this. No, what difficult is there? So easy is there. So next word is called Swayambhuhu. Like, India, Swayambhu temples are there. Swayambhu pata hai na? What? Well, Swayambhu Shivling is there. Somebody, it came in a dream that there is a Shivling there. You dig. So somebody went there and he started digging and he got Shivling. Then that Mahadev is established now in the forest. And his name is Jangaleshwar Mahadev. These are the names there. Jangaleshwar Mahadev. Mahadev, kuch bhi naam. So in the total jungle, this Shivji is established there. So somebody said, okay, I'll make a temple. So yahan se aage. Swayambhu aage. Like all the Jyotirling are Swayambhu. All the Jyotirling are not made by human being at least. They are manifested. So when again the pralaya will come, again they will go back. And again they will be manifested. Jyotirling. Not that some sculpture came in me. Swayambhu. Achha. तो यहाँ स्वयंभू का मतलब क्या है? Swayameva bhavati. That which exists by itself. That was not made by, that conscious is not made by anything. Yesham upari bhavati, yascha upari bhavati. So yesham devatanam upari hiranyagarbho bhavati. So which is above the devatas and which is the devatas. Which is that and which is above that. That means he is all, in other word. This is called Swayambhuhu. Okay. Swayambhuhu bhavati. Then what it does Ishwar? Please note, we are talking about Ishwar now. Actually we are talking about the Ishwar which is nothing but the self. Ishwar is nothing but the self. Ramji is nothing but the self, but with the conditioning of Maya, he has become Ram. Ram Swarup Tumar. That Swarup of Ram, Bachan Agochar Buddhi Par. In Ramayana it is said, Valmiki says, Ram Swarup Tumhar Bachan Agochar. It cannot be comprehended by words. Abhigat Akhat Apar. Neti Neti Nigam Kahi. So it is Abhigat. It cannot be said it is like that. So this is all the Nirgun now. So Yascha, so this is Swayambhu and Paribhu. We saw that word. Next is very important. Please be careful. What is the next word? Yatha tathyatah arthan vedadat shashvatibhyah samabhyah. Yatha tathyatah, that means what it does? Very important work it does now. Saha, that Ishwarana. Acha, which has come by, which exists by itself, it can't have date of birth. So Bhagwan can't explain, and man can't really celebrate birthdays. Kyun? No, but there is Ramnami. Ramnami, to you have made it. That is, but when Bhagwan Ram had not taken avatar, he was there or not? He was there in this form. Then how can you say he was born on that day only? Therefore it is said by Pragat Kripala. Pragat means manifested. Pragat means somebody was hiding, he came. He came out. He is not that he started, that day he was born. You don't ask this question, where from God had come. How can you say God had come? You are asking where from consciousness has come. How can the consciousness come from something which is all pervading, which is Nitya? Already we saw that. How can it come from something? To come from something, we should have prior absence. So consciousness cannot come from something. Why? Because other than consciousness, inertness is there. And consciousness can't come from consciousness, consciousness can't come from inertness, and therefore he is Nitya. Okay? बोले ठीक है. So Saha Ishwarah Yatha Tathyatah. What he does now? Yatha Tatya means respectively. Yatha Tatha Bhavam. Jaisa Vaisa. Understand this point. Yatha Tathyatah means Jaisa tha. Why? Why Yatha Tatyatah? Because he is omniscient. Then what happened? He was omniscient. Then what happened? So, what he does now in his omnisciency, please be careful, he knows the fruit of the karma of all jivas. So he saw one jiva was there. And that jiva has done lot of good actions and lot of upasana he did. Which jiva? This jiva, one jiva, particular jiva. And he did Vayu upasana. Vayu upasana? How? He saw that air is everywhere, and I am that air, I am all pervasive like that, I am the life all. He used to think like that. This one upasana is there. Now because of this upasana, so what this Bhagavan said, well, in the next kalp, you are the new Pavan, new air. Because air is also one devata. Otherwise, how can you have Pavan Sut? Sun is also one devata. This is the new breeze. So this jiva has become now new wind. Now what will happen? Well, this is Yatha Tatyartha Arthan. Your work is to be there and give all the facility to breathe, etc. One Panch Mahabhut is this. You are now this sun. This is called Arthan. Arthan means Kartavya Padarthan. You got the point? Supposing minister is there. But when the election is on, so election, Prime Minister, he is now Prime Minister. Now he will choose. You are now Finance Minister. Why? Because of your karma, I am making you, in winning election, you are also helping. So now you are the finance minister now. You are Jetli now. A finance minister aa gaya. Arthan, your duty is this now. What? Create demonetization now. And you are now home minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh. You are now home minister. उनमें डाल दिया. Power दे दिया अपनी. He can keep to himself. You are now agriculture minister. You are now education minister. You are now, what is it called? Social welfare minister. You are industry minister. This is called Vedadat. Distribute kar dena. Got it? You are child and women welfare minister. You are road minister. Minister bana diya. Similarly, you are air minister. You are sun minister. They are all ministers. You are earth minister. You are now what is it called? Agni minister. You are Yamraj, death minister. What? Death minister, Death is also minister, Quite a work is there. Municipality department, clean everybody. Dharmaraj is different than Yamraj. Dharmaraj keeps the count. Yamraj is the one who is death. बोले आज इनका टाइम आ गया है. 5:45 p.m. 5:45 p.m. Yes, but he is very happy. He is having a nice nap. Morning tea he had. बोले बस last tea. वो आ गए. You change the thing. अरे कठोपनिषद says why this? Kathopanishad says this will. So he has made ministers. Ultimately he will go. All ministers are oval. So Arthan Vedadat Shashvatibhya Samabhya. Here Samabhya means Prajapatibhya. To the Prajapati he gave different connections. So same consciousness is appearing, is now God, and God has divided the various kinds of powers to all different. And therefore he can take the power also. It comes in Kenoprishad that Agni could not burn even a straw. A straw, blade of grass also Agni, why? That power he took away. जाकर दूत अनल जई सिरजा जरा ना सोते ही कारण गिरजा. Hanumanji burned the whole Lanka with the tail, but his tail was not burned. His tail was experiencing coolness. He is feeling quite cold in the tail. But he burnt everything. Prahladji was not burnt by the fire. So fire was there. People saw fire is there on Holika. And Prahladji was sitting on the lap of Holika. Holika got burnt that day. But Prahladji was sitting quietly. Agni jali nahi usme. The power, burning power of the Agni was in the charge of main god. Therefore Sita ji also didn't get burned when Agni Pariksha was taken. And there is a fire walk also in some temples. In Singapore. Here also it is there, I think. Here also it is there. Here is there. So in Singapore, Taipusam, in Mariamman temple, etc. is there. So they have a long fire. Really fire is there for your information. It's not a bluff. Real fire is there. I think they put burning woods, coal, burning coal. My God. And not everybody can walk. 1-2 months they have to take some vow and they will do some chanting, etc. Please don't try. Already we have burnt our finger many times. Now you'll burn the leg. So there they do chanting, they live in brahmacharya, they stop smoking and all these things, certain rules they follow. And there is a, how big is the patch? But from here to there it must be there. They have to walk on that. And after that there is a water also. You can see in the YouTube, etc. And they walk, they don't get burnt. And somebody has not followed the rules, he gets burnt also, for your information. They jump out of the way without completing it only. It's ridiculous. They didn't complete. It's so burning, how can you walk? They jump, but those who are there, nothing happens. Why? Agni Devata has withdrawn its burning power. These things happen. What you say, this big ocean is a Devata there. With Bhagwan Ram prayed that you give me the way. And when he was not giving the way, then Bhagwan Ram showed his anger. Then he came with lot of gift, etc. in a big plate. Ocean is also one Devata. Gangaji is also one Devata. Gangaji also gives darshan to some devotees. There was a saint, Mughal Pul ke Baba, he was living on the Ganges, on the island, And before she was drowning in the rainy season, she used to come and say, tomorrow morning I'll drown, please leave the place. So her vehicle is alligator or the crocodile. Gangaji. So lot of devatas are there. So he has given the powers to all of them. What is it called? Delegation of power is there. Shashvatibhya samaha. So here Samvatsar is called samaha. And samaha is for Prajapati. Those were a student. So yatha tathya. Yatha means as was their karma, so is their fruit now. So is their power also. Like we have a small power, they have very big power. So what happened? Nityabhya samabhya. Shashvatibhya nityabhya samabhya means Prajapatibhya. To the Prajapati. To the respective Prajapati. They have this fourth case. He has delegated the power. Rather forget about their power. We also get power from him. And everybody has some authority. Everybody authority. And your authority you can't take. Authority is offered to you. You are in charge of a certain thing. You have a certain room only you can change. You can't change any room. You have a certain house you can walk, you can jump, you can plant, you can uproot. You can't do the same in neighbor's house. He'll call the police. So what is very easy in your house, other house it is illegal. And how big? That depends on what he has given the authority. Somebody can be a small house, some big office, a small office. Somebody else can come country also. And somebody can do change in whole Brahmanda also. So he has delegated that. I hope this is clear now. I will not go. So Sarvagyatva is by Kavi, Sarveshwaratva is by Manishi, and Sarvatit is by Paribhuhu. This is the three thing is there. And Sarvatmakatva is by Swayambhu. Well, what you said, never mind. Everything you need not understand. Well, but many things I don't understand. Never mind. When mind doesn't work, never mind. Sarvagyatva is by Kavitva. And Sarveshwaratva is by Manishi. And Sarvatit is by Paribhuhu. And Sarvatmakatva is by Swayambhuhu. And Sarva Vidhatratva is by Yatha Tathyata. Sarvidhat, he delegates the power. So many president, prime minister, Napoleon came and they all went away. Unki power he gave, after that no power. Sarvidhatitratva. Sarvasya dhataram achinta rupam. He is Vidhata, he gives the power. It is my house. You can put nicely nameplate. Here I don't see nameplate outside the house. They don't put nameplates. But India it's very common. Chopras. There you can put nameplate outside. Sharma. And in Delhi they don't say Sharmas, they will write. Sharmas. जो शर्माते हैं तो वो शर्मा जी हो. Lekin when time comes, child will take away the nameplate and put his nameplate. And you can have only plate. So, when in Punjab, somebody had written Lord Gurbinder Singh. So Sandarji was there. So somebody said, how come you are Lord? Lord was the, for the ancient days, they were giving Lord name to the Britishers. He said, when Pakistan I was there, I was a landlord. Land was left, Lord is remaining. So here, now only the Lord is there. Therefore I write Lord Gurbinder Singh. Now this portion completes the Vedantic or description of the self. Atma Swarupa Varnanam started from 3rd mantra to 8th mantra. Very good. Oh, you remember that? Well, so many times you said, why will I forget? Now from 9th mantra to 18th mantra, now description is about the karma marg. Not karma. Action is not, karma is not karma yoga. So he is describing the action marg, path of action. Acha. And therefore these 3 mantras, there are set. 9, 10, 11 is one set. 12, 13, 14 is another set.
Don't get upset. These are three sets are there. Like you have cup set, plate set, 6 or 12? 6. 6 saucer and cup you get. One set is there. If you break it, then you can't get it back. Then all is gone now. Now you can't get it. You can scold somebody who has. And if you have broken, keep quiet. So, just say it is lost. So, हाँ भाई क्यों हम तो सही हैं, how can I be wrong? I am so nice. So here these mantras are very beautiful. I hope you'll enjoy it. Andam tamaf pravishanti ye vidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamah यौ विद्यायागम्रताः अंदं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये विद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमः यौ विद्यायागम्रताः. Next, अन्यदेवाहुर्विद्यया अन्यदाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुमधीराणाम् येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे अन्यदाहुर्विद्यया अन्यदाहुरविद्यया इति शुश्रुमधीराणाम् येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे. Very, very interesting mantras. I have never seen this description, but little ticklish in understanding. If you don't know, you will get confused. So what is said here? Here the Upanishad has to action is, he wants to glorify action combined with upasana. What's the purpose of the 3 mantras? Glorification of action combined with upasana. Which action? Good actions. We are not talking about prohibited actions, good actions. And what is upasana? Flow of thought towards the higher, where you have mansik vyapar, mental flow of thought. Okay. So you are running around for doing havan. This is action or upasana? Action. And you are doing jap. This is action or upasana? Upasana. Where you are maintaining one flow of thought towards the higher, that is called upasana. Where you are doing many thoughts are there for something good, that is called action. So where there is a kaik and mansik karmani, that is action. Where mansik vyapar is there, only mentally you are involved, that is called upasana. Flow of thought, maintaining a flow of thought towards the God continuously, that is called upasana. So what technique here Upanishad has used is very unique. What it says? It says it has used the way of criticizing. Criticizing, I don't like to criticize. Wait. It is criticizing only action and it is criticizing only upasana to glorify the combination. Criticism is not the aim, glorification is the aim. Please get my point. So, this is called nahi nindya nyanyaya. Anya vastu stutyartham. To glorify something else, I am criticizing something. This is always done. I am not criticizing to criticize, I am criticizing to glorify something else. Okay. This is the way. It's called arthavad. So, action is not criticized per se, What is the purpose? Combine action and upasana. But why to combine? Coming, slowly. Hold on, hold your breath, take deep breath. And to criticize, Upanishad is using very strong word. What is strong word it's used? Well, those who do only action, they enter into darkness. Please note, I'm talking about good actions. Those who do good actions, they go into darkness. Let me complete. Hold your breath. And those who do upasana, they go into more darkness. Well, therefore I was not coming. हम करें क्या फिर? हम darkness जाए. अरे wait. This is a very interesting topic. You have to be very. Darkness means he lives in some illusion. We don't say, don't live in dark. Only good actions are not considered good. But why? Because actions are very good friend of ego, good actions especially. One who does bad action, at least you will have guilt. But good actions if you are doing, you will have 2-3 problems. What? Firstly, you will be feeling, see, I only do it. I am the first one who do all that things. Second, I will see others are not doing this good action. तो सब ऐसा ही है. Third, if somebody does, maybe I will feel that, I did better than him. Then, so the good actions will act as the catalyst for your disturbance later on. Lo. So many times I called everybody that they should clean their yard outside, we will take, nobody came, only I am cleaning. What you did? I was cleaning the whole yard, outside the boundary wall. I thought every Sunday we'll call all the neighbors in our complex, and nobody came, only I was there with the broom and I was cleaning. Is this the way they should be there? Are they not the citizen of the whole country? Are they not concerned about the cleanliness? Only I am concerned. 1 hour I was cleaning and whole mind was very angry on them. It was better if you had not cleaned. You made your mind dirty. So many times I called, nobody comes. I am the only one there standing like a fool. I am a fool, Swamiji. Rather, there, outside their boundary wall also I cleaned. I can't see anything dirt. It's my nature. From the childhood I was like that. I am very clean oriented. But they also, now I'm putting some plants here and there. I told, let us pool the money, let us plant all around. They did not pool the money. I am only purchasing the plant and I put the plant outside their house. After 2 days, I saw they took away the plant and put it inside their house. What is this? Is this they should do? I purchased this from my hard-earned money. That was to beautify, that all it will look like a nice patch. They took away the plant and put it inside the house. First they don't come and then, this is a very bad thing. I don't know where the world is going nowadays. I don't know what will happen later on. You have made your mind very agitated. It was good if you have not done any such thing. You are living in darkness as per the Upanishad. खूब पिटाई होती है उपनिषद क्लास में. Upanishad and Gita, they are gurus, they are the chaटे पे चाटा लगता है इनका. Their chata is only not with hands, words chata is there. Slapping by words. बोले they go to darkness. So much of good work I am doing, I am feeding everybody. Now we are thinking of opening one feeding center. Acha? Yes, I am calling everybody. Let us see who is. But they come in the organization as a servant, slowly they feel authority there. They start very nicely. बड़े भक्त होके आएंगे, भजन वजन गाएंगे, ऐसे ऐसे झूम झूम के भजन गाएंगे. Slowly, money is there, power is there, property is there. Then the authority comes. I will do this. This was my department. This is your department. Then fight starts. They all came in the organization as a very good worker. They got astray. अब गलत क्या कह रहा उपनिषद भाई? उपनिषद is just translating what is reality. बोले, he got that position. It was my work, but that committee took me out from this work. I was taken out, therefore I don't want to come. ऐसा सुनाई पड़ता है. I wanted it that way, but they overruled it. I wanted a wall to be built between this place and that wall, but they did not build any wall. And that not building wall created a wall between us. I collected maximum money. Maximum money I brought. Acha? Yes. All my friends. One friend was in New Zealand. I called him. He sent EFT by New Zealand dollar. He sent Australian dollar. And people were very good with me as long as I was sending the money. Very much I said, what, so much work I did. Then what happened? Now they don't ask me also, how are you? As if I am redundant. Is this what I did? At least I should have something. I don't want that you take my name, but not that you don't call me in any meeting. I'm not. So much I did. This place was a barren place. I only called some friends. Those friends I called, they got a higher place and they took me out. Who? Those who called. They were 20 years after I was working, they took me out. Andam tamah pravishanti. It's unnecessarily you worked, You're expect. Moment good work you do, 3-4 things. Expectation increases, authoritativeness increases. Yes, I did so much. Ego increases, comparison increases. What Upanishad is saying wrong? You are troubled more by that area where you have worked for somebody or some institution. After that we trade. I want to trade. I did, he also should do that like that. अरे आप करे भूलो उसको. अरे हम कैसे भूल जाए? I did so much. From the drawer, from the 20 years back, I took the money and gave. Every time I gave the money. Swamiji, when serving was done, I was the first to cook biryani and take there. I hear all these things. हंसी आती है. India when I go, then also I hear all these things. खूब मजा आता है. I enjoy foolishness of that person. और सुनो, Upanishad is not satisfied. बोले those who do upasana, they go to more darkness. अरे हम करें क्या भाई? आप मार देंगे क्या हमको? वो करें तो darkness, ये करें तो darkness. Some are there, constantly doing jap, puja, etc. They don't perform their duties. They don't worship the living gods. They do their puja, upasana, etc. Unless you work in the world, your ego won't get crushed. World is an ego crusher. Like a grinder is there. अपने यहाँ एक grinder आ गया है. Somebody gave a grinder which can make soup also. अच्छा, it can soup also, mango shake also, everything. World when you go, then you understand, you expect this is your duty. If you don't do your work, you will be given a sign, you are not doing your work properly. This is your duty. You are too angry. You are too passionate. Don't cross your limit. It is, it is easy to do upasana. Why? Ego is saved, no? You can keep on chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, 24 hours. At least Shivji is not coming to attack your ahankar. अब बैठे रहो आप. तो क्या हम छोड़ दें? नहीं, छोड़ो मत. प्लीज डोंट रश टू कंक्लूजन. तो हम क्या करते हैं? बोले हम जप करते रहते दिन रात. बट इनसाइड व्हाट यू हैव, वर्ल्ड एक्सपोजेस इट. वर्ल्ड इज एक्सपोजर. If I have lust, you go out in the world, you'll expose my lust. If I have anger, it'll expose my anger. If my jealousy is there, it'll expose my jealousy. World is a difficult place, huh? Because its expectations are there. You live with not a machine. You live with people's mind. You live with their own moods. If I don't do my work, if I don't take the class and sit in my ashram, not for 1-2 months, for 1 year, I don't do anything. I just sit and come out during lunch and dinner time only. Rest of the time, inside the room only, and not doing anything and sleeping nicely, or watching television, an Australia-India match. Then what will you say? बोले कुछ करते नहीं क्या स्वामी जी? He doesn't do anything. कोई क्लास वास नहीं लेते. He doesn't see the ashram also. He had no concern with anything. What for he is there? कुछ पढ़ाए ना. When I go to somebody's house, they say, Swami ji, हमने कहा, what do you expect from me? Tell something about Gita, Tell something about Ramayana. And to talk about Gita and Ramayana, really you have to be quite austere and understand that very well. And some are more intelligent. They pinpointedly ask, what is the meaning of this shlok? Now you tell me. So what Upanishad wants? Upanishads want that bhav which we have brought from Upasana, try to bring it in action. Om Namah Shivaya you chant? Very good, keep on chanting, no problem. But when you see the outside person, see, he is also belonging to the same Om Shivji. And if you are doing good action, think that good action was from God, is for God, and therefore I am just the instrument of God. So good action will give you peace. He has not come, never mind. It was my duty to clean it, I did my best. It's up to them. I don't bother about them. Without upasana, action cannot become karma yoga. Very beautiful description is there. I have never found in any other Upanishad. Therefore, Ishavasya is very unique kind of Upanishad. It will now say combine both. You are not fit to do alone Upasana. If you have continuously done lot of Karma Yoga, then you can sit and do. But you can't see goodness. You can't see God in somebody. Everywhere clashy हो जाता है इनका. Everywhere, and world is a very typical place. With one negativity, it will throw you. You are out. I am telling you. You know what? What's the word's way of punishment? Rejected. Not wanted. I don't want you. How do you say? Without saying. I don't want you. Why? What is expected of you have not done. Whether it is in the office, whether it is in the house. Mother is there. If the child doesn't work and earn properly, mother will maybe take care because they are mother and father. After that, nobody. Brother, sister will not take care. Forget about anybody else. Am I right? वो बोलेंगे, when he can earn, why doesn't he earn? World keeps on telling us, sir, please correct yourself. So what shall I do? With the upasana, what bhav you had for the Lord, try to see that. Use it for karma. Synthesize the bhav and karma and create karma yoga. If you say something bad to somebody, you are hurting the God indirectly. You are not hurting the one person. With your anger or with your frustration, with your lust, you have hurt the God. With your laziness, you have hurt the God. बोले हम किस मुंह से आज पूजा करें? I have heard all these things. बोले स्वामी जी, I did that to that person. I can't face God today. Upasak only said, I heard that person today so much. You know, I went in front of the temple. I came out. I said, why? I couldn't face God. Good. I was very happy. At least you feel God is like that. And therefore, this Upanishad wants, try to bring both aspects in your life. My time is over. We'll see this beautiful trio, 3 mantras. Tomorrow also is the class. We'll see it tomorrow.